Wow, I'm so mad. I Hey everybody. By the way, I actually shot this video. Um and then I didn't realize that my background was frozen to a scenery, to a random scenery, you know. And when I looked at the video, I'm like, what the hell? It didn't show this whole it didn't show my desktop screen. It didn't show this. I'm like, damn it. Now I gotta redo the whole 15-20 minute video again. But anyways, guys, yeah, so this whole video is gonna be about All In With Ari slash Ronnie Spur and her recent videos. Um so as you can see, um she did a video, I think, what was it, last week or 2 weeks ago, when she was at the hotel. And I'll show it right here in the community tab. I think it's, yeah, it's the oldest community tab right here, where she was in the hot tub. And and that's the same background as the one um in the video. So from what it was confirmed, it was a five-star hotel. And that video, I think she took it down right now. It seemed like she was trolling everybody. Like, it's fucking bullshit, you know? It just seemed like she was trolling people, like, oh, so you guys want to hate on me and all that? Here it is. I'm staying at a five-star hotel. I'm like, you know what? You continue to disrespect the people who are truly struggling out there, and the people who are trying to bring the truth out about you. But most importantly, you're disrespecting the people who are truly in need, which again are the homeless people. But um, on top of it too, you know, she she abused her own child, and she fucked over so many men out there. Um, and now her recent video, Laughs, Tears, and Blankets, she started crying about, oh my god, this lady, this woman here. Man, I feel so sorry for her. And it's like, what? So you're gonna continue your good faith in front of people, your quote unquote good faith, while you continue to behind the scenes fuck over other people out there, especially men? Like, that disgusts me. And you know, she reminds me of my ex, who had similar personalities like her. You know, she and I were around the same YouTube community, but in another group and another niche. And it sucks that I could not see through this bullshit. I was an idiot for not seeing through this, and I lost. As embarrassing as this admits, this as this is, though, I lost money. I lost some money over it. And it's money I could afford to lose, but at the same time, it still hurts. You know? She crawled up under my skin with her sob stories, and then I fell for the bullshit. And again, this was years ago, that this happened. I fell for her bullshit, and then, to this day, she's coming out clean. And I'm not the only one she fucked over, you know? Hold up, let me pause this. Okay, where was I at? Yeah, I had to take a breath because, like I said, I spent like 20 minutes just you know, ranting about All In With Ari and my ex. So, and then I found I have to do that shit again. So I'm like, damn it. But yeah, as what I'm saying is, like, as far as my ex goes, she has similar traits like All In With Ari. She, like in the community, she puts heart emojis. She does all this fake goody goody shit, and then it's like people fall for that. And then when somebody tried to call her out on her bullshit, though, I mean, I think it's one person who also fucked her over, and then she starts coming off like, oh my god, he's hurting me, kind of thing. Or and then like, oh well, they're just haters kind of thing. And then you have people, blind people saying, oh, leave her alone, leave her alone. I'm just like, wow, you guys are so blind. you know it's sad now. It's just sad to this day. And you know what, my ex, with my ex again, I hope to god that she gets exposed. you know I mean, at least All In With Ari, she's there's a lot of exposure with her, and her channel just all of a sudden stopped growing. I mean, she's at 87,000 subs. She's been at 80K for a long time. I don't think she's gonna get to 90K even by next month. Not next month or whatever. It's like she just stopped growing because people saw through her bullshit. You know, and I'm glad that she stopped growing because I would be so pissed if she surpassed what was it, Tales Living in the Streets or something, that channel with 250 subs, that 250,000 subs, that showcases actual homeless people who are actually struggling, you know that kind of stuff. But yeah, at least there's some justice done against this All In With Ari person. But with my ex, on the other hand, I'm like, fuck, I hope she gets exposed like crazy, you know? And then she would tell me, back when we and her, we were still talking, she would tell me like, you know, well, my siblings don't want anything to do with me. I tried to ask for help from people and nobody would help me, kind of thing, that kind of shit. And then I felt sorry for her about it. And then you know, and the reason why is because I too had my own insecurities. I thought she was the one person who listened to me, listen to the stuff that I did, my music and all that, only to get fucked over. And yeah, I know this is fucking embarrassing as hell. I know I sound like a freaking beta male, and I know it. I am aware of it. Go ahead, laugh at me in the fucking comment section. But at least now I realize that there's people like her who like to fuck people over. And I know there's good people out there, even for women, but right now I'm still, in the healing process, even though it's been, a couple years since this happened. But anyways, going back to her, you know, that woman's full of shit, you know, and I hope, you know, if she ever ends up in jail or ends up getting buried 6 feet under, I'd be so fucking happy. I'm sorry, I know that sounds fucked up, but you know, that's just how I feel about her. Even more so than this All In With Ari person. I mean, you know, at least with All In With Ari, she's getting, you know, there's a good amount of people standing up against her, which I like. I know the whole child abuse thing, that was completely out of proportion. That was fucked up, and you know, and especially fucked up too that she screwed around with men, especially over money, you know. But my ex, on the other hand, it's like, I hope that justice gets served on her, that somebody, somebody really does expose her very well, or a group of people would come out, because obviously I cannot do this alone. I can't fight her alone like that, you know, because then I'll get dismissed as a hater, just like that poor guy who tried to expose her. He got dismissed as a hater, you know, trying to hate on a quote unquote sweet woman. It's bullshit, you know. And like I said, my ex wondered why her siblings want nothing to do with her, and why she's a single woman with a child, a single mother. And I could see why her own ex boyfriend slash husband left her ass. I'm glad. I'm happy for him. She escaped from that bullshit. She's escaped from her tyranny. You know, and it's like, wow, you know, If only people saw the text messages that she would do to me. Like she would flat out say, "Oh my god, my tooth hurts. Oh my god, I lost my dad," which is true. She did lose her dad. I mean, it was evidence. She lost her dad, she lost her cousin. I was like, "I'm sorry." But that doesn't mean you have to take advantage of my ass like that, you know? And then now I lost my job, and now my own nanny is in hospice right now. I'm like, you know what? You're full of shit right now. You're absolutely full of shit. I wanted to tell her she's full of shit. She's using her family's deaths as excuses so she can get more money out of people and more, you know, and it's absolutely disrespectful to her own family. I bet this All In with Ari / Ronnie Spur did the same shit, you know? Just to try to get people's money and try to like, make them all look bad, you know? That's the sad fucked up part. They crawl up under your skin to try to take your resources, and then when you get pissed, you the one who's abusing. I'm telling you, men out there, you better watch the fuck out with people like All In with Ari, with people like my ex. You know, you better watch the fuck out with these women. You know, and obviously I could not say again going back to my ex, I could not say anything, you know, beyond because like because she told me that I threatened her. I didn't threaten. I said, I can't give you any money. One, and number two is that I would like my money, like I would like some of that money back, like as repayment, you know, just to also, get, just to, I don't know, but to me that hurts. Even though it's money that I afforded to lose, it still hurts. It's the principle behind it. And then she tells me I'm coming off like threatening. I didn't resort to violence. I didn't say I'm gonna come over there and fucking get my money back. I didn't say shit like that. You know, it's like, and again, she used her she used her dad's death as an excuse, in which her dad died like what, several months ago. All that bullshit. You know, it's fucking bullshit. I hate people like that. You know, I hate people like that who flat out just use and abuse and fucking lie like that. And then going back to Ronnie here with her high pitched baby voice, that's fakeness right there. That's total fakeness. You know, I could kind of see that on her very first video, although it's not too obvious. But then as time went on, she just started showing the real Ronnie. I'm sorry, but again, I'm sorry for the rant. I'm sorry for getting so upset. My anger is not necessarily directed towards All In with Ari, although some of it is. It's not just with her. It's mainly towards my own ex. I'm saying that shit right now. And go ahead, laugh at me in the comments all you want. Fine, whatever. But I'm just telling you guys, this is what men have to go through. This is what bullying towards men really is. It's fucked up. And I wish women like that would get exposed like that. And I hope karma really does take care of itself and do its thing. You know. But anyways, guys, that's all I have to say. Thank you again for hearing me out. And like I said, protect yourself. When you see women who portray themselves as like a goody good faith and having that high pitched voice kind of thing, that high pitched baby voice, or in the case of the YouTube community, putting like heart emojis and love symbols and kissy faces like that, like to no end, you better watch out. Okay, you better watch out. And likewise, take care. Have a good one. Okay, and one more thing too. I know I'm repeating myself, but um, if you have been fucked over by women, like All In with Ari or my ex, similar to them, okay, whatever you do not let your anger get to you to the point that it'll get you in trouble. And I'm saying this because, I mean, you have every right to be angry, and I know you're upset, but you cannot let that get to you, because the moment you do, that woman is gonna fuck you over and use that against you. She'll make you look like the bad guy. That's the icing on the cake. The moment when she takes your resources, she rips out your sanity and tears you down emotionally, you know, that was the beginning part. That was the cake. And then the icing of it is when she uses, your friends, acquaintances, and strangers against you. She turns them against you. So whatever you do, keep it cool. Pick your own words correctly. And then when you find that there's somebody or an army that's against her, then fucking join it. I wish I had an army that would stand up to against my ex. I mean, look at All In with Ari. Look how many people are standing up against her. You know, her ex-boyfriends, like in Legion. Even women are standing up against All In with Ari. They're standing up against her. Look at the army right there. It takes an army to take down one person. She's not taken down yet. It may not seem like it, uh, but but look it, she has not even hit 90K. She's been at 80 something K for for a long time. She may not even get to 100K even next year, you know? See? That's what it takes. And then going back to my ex, I hope she exposes the wrong person, or I hope she screws over the wrong person, and that person will go against her and expose her for all the bullshit that she's done, you know? That's just that. But like I said, you guys have to take care of yourselves. And again, I know I'm talking about men, but also women too. But I'm I'm mainly speaking about what men have to go through with this bullshit. But anyways, guys, you take care. Have a good one. And that's that.